before I get onto the video, I have a very, very special request from my grandson Theo. So Theo is very proud of his yaya doing YouTube. He's so proud that he was telling his friend Lena about my YouTube channel, and he said to her, "You'll need to subscribe." So he's asked me to give Lena and her sister Hannah a special shout out. So I'm going to say hello Theo, hello Lena, and hello Hannah, and my baby Hannah, who's not such a baby anymore. Hi! So that's a special shout out to them. Good morning and welcome to the 27th of January. I am so all over with all my working out, but I'm sticking to it. So I'm ready. I've got my new gym gear on. Ta-da! Look, I ordered from Amazon, which I'm loving, which is great just if you want to be comfortable in the house, and it actually looks good. It's very different to like gear, but I'm going to do a comparison between, I think I'm going to compare the Amazon to Primark and to Nike. I think I'm going to do a comparison. I think that will be very, very interesting. So that's it washed now. I wanted to wash it and all that before I did the comparison. At the moment I'm just getting my list done. I told you I'm loving my Filofax, absolutely loving it. And I've also put in now all the bits and pieces that I bought for it. So I put in the new dividers. Oops, too low. My new dividers just there. So they're in, and I've also put, remember when I unboxed the zipped thing, it felt a bit wonky. It's still wonky. I thought of complaining. It does the job. So I just use that to keep my pens in there, so that's ideal for that. Because when I had the other one, did I keep it in here? I think I did, yeah. This one's kind of opened on the top, and I think they would have just fallen out if I wasn't careful, although this just sits here on my desk. And then the other slip, I've just put in all the wee stickers and things in there. Oh, I love it. It's so roomy. I mean, look how much it fits in there. I'm really so pleased with it. But the most satisfying thing this morning is I have ticked off my wardrobes, and I came in and I went like that this morning. Done. So I'm doing all the hang ones. So at the end there, right at the end there, it's all my shoe ones. So I'm not going to do that just now. I've also pulled I've kind of strained my arm as well. It's been like that for a couple of weeks, so I've done something, but I'm just working through it. So yeah, the next room is my mum's room, which I'm not looking forward to because I've still got a lot of my mum's things in there. I have been getting rid of them gradually. I actually wore a lot of her stuff when I was wearing black, because she wore an awful lot of black because she was a widow and that's what you do. So that's it. So that's going to be quite hard to do. What I'll probably do is, I'm doing that one slowly, kind of going through her stuff slowly. So I'll just change over all the hangers. In there I have my coats. It's all my outerwear in there, but I've got a lot of, so jackets and coats and all that is in there. And then part of it is Rico's suits, and that wardrobe is there as well. So all the heavy coats I've kind of changed over to wooden hangers, not these kind of felt type ones that I'm using for the rest. And Rico's suits I'm changing over to wooden hangers as well. So just getting rid of all the plastic and metal hangers is what we're getting rid of, you know, those yucky plastic ones that you normally get in shops. And then I've got the one in Luke's room as well, which in there Rico keeps his chef gear. It's kind of a, I call the dressing up wardrobe, so it's all our Christmas jumpers, chef gear, costumes, I mean like Halloween costumes. It's what we tend to keep in that wardrobe as well. But again, I want to go through all of that as well. So that's it. Today is Wednesday. I'm going to go and do my workout. I was thinking, I woke up this morning and I thought, will I go for a run? But I'm not feeling it. So for me, my workouts are all about enjoyment now. So if I get up, it's like, oh, I only fancy 30 minutes. And then if I'm right into it, I'll just do a wee bit more of a workout, or I'll add a bit of my own workouts in as well. Oh look, that's Lux and Roses just finished her workout. I haven't even started mine and she has finished hers. So enough chat. I'm going to finish doing this. I'm going to try and get this done as well today. I need to get that one done as well. Before I go down, I'm going to make a start on this, because if I don't make a start on it, it's not going to happen. So I'll take the ruler out. So this is the PM Agenda, the Louis Vuitton. And these are the Filofax refills, which I like. I like them because they're pink and they're different and they just add some colour. These are old inserts from the original Louis Vuitton refills, which cost far too much money. So with the Louis Vuitton Agenda, you've got the two clips here. You just pop them down, like so. I'm going to hold that side down like that. And then I'm just going to pop out all the pink inserts. And I will just put them here. I'm just going to put them down because I'm going to go through each page to fill in all the birthdays. And I know with technology these days, we can just have them in our phone and we don't have to do all of this, but I want to. So that's just the, you know, advertisement type thing. So we don't get that. Just put that there. And then right in the front page is week on 2 pages diary. And that just lets you see the diary and then all the bits and pieces that come in. And then as I go through it, if there's any kind of bits like that in it, I'll get rid of them because that's just wasting space. So I'll just tear them out. But I'm going to put this in just now, like so. That's it, simple as that. Close it, and there you go. That's how it is. So then as I go through all the pages, so just here, it's just your name, blah, blah, blah. And then, for example, when I get to these bits here, never forget your password again, blah, blah, blah. It's all advertising. So I don't want all of that in this. I'm just going to take that out and take that out. So that's holiday symbols and things like that. Religious festivals. I like to have things like that in there for referencing. So then we have here December 2020. And the first thing, and what I also like to do, I know this is awful, so these are all ones, so I just turn these ones over and that's how I go through it. Very time consuming. I normally do this in front of the TV. Okay, so as we can see here, George 2019 was George, my son's 31st birthday. So December 2020 on the 31st, which is Hogmanay, George 32. And that way I don't forget and I know it's his birthday, and that's how I do it. Is that awful? So Mum's first year, and that's because I know what that means, so I like just to keep a note of that. So that is January. We go to January here, and of course it was on the 3rd, so it'll be over here. There we go, Sunday, January. Mum's second year. And basically that's what I'm going to do for the whole of the book. So there's the old inserts out. I have put in all the new dates. So we started off with George, 32, and we ended right here with right here, George, 33, and in between we have everybody else's. Okay, so then the ruler will go in to today's date, which is the 27th. It's nearly January, over and done with. I can't wait to fill in my date for my vaccine. Okay, I have ticked off quite a lot of my to-do things today. So the fridge is done, I've exercised, I've whatever. Anyway, I've even sorted out a bit of my mum's cupboard, which was this is why I avoid it. I still find it too upsetting. So I've run out of hangers now, so I can't do it anymore, so I need hangers. Anyway, so all of that's done, so I'm going to now film a requested video, which is the one from Susan Lord, I think it was. It's about how I came to move to Scotland, where my family are from in Cyprus, blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's that done. So now I'm going to concentrate on doing my to-do video from my to-do list. Right there. Very organised I am, very, very organised. Okay, so I'll leave that there just to remind me of the questions so I can just have a look at them. So it's a nice, easy video to do because I know the answers to it, basically, hopefully. Okay, just watched our Prime Minister, and he has announced that the earliest that schools will be going back is beginning of March. I can't remember the exact date, 3rd of March. So it doesn't look like things are going to be opening up before March. We had the Balmoral booked for my hairdresser and friend. We had it booked, and our birthdays are kind of around about the same time, so she was celebrating her special 50th. Hi Emily! So yeah, you're going to be 50. You're catching up. Doesn't look like that's going to go ahead either, so we're going to probably have to phone up and rebook that, but that's life and we just have to deal with it. And actually, in comparison to what's going on in the rest of the world, it doesn't matter. Something we can celebrate later on. But she's trying to get her hands, by the way, on a Chanel bag at the moment for her special birthday, and I was quite surprised at really how hard it is for her to get the bag that she specifically wants, because I hear all this going on YouTube all the time, how hard it is to get a bag and this, that and the other. Personally, I've never found it hard to get a bag, and I always thought it was hyped up by all these YouTubers saying how hard it is to get a Chanel bag or an Hermes bag. In my heart of hearts, I honestly believed it was hype, and the more YouTubers make it hard to get or make it look as if it's hard to get, the more you want the bag. You know how it goes, you know how apparently Louis Vuitton hold back on stock and so on and so forth. But apparently she is on waiting lists. I've never been on a waiting list. I remember when I was years ago, must be about 7 years, must be coming up for 7 years, that I got my first ever classic flap, the medium one. And of course I had been watching video after video and how there were these waiting lists and how hard you would be able to get one, and you needed a history. Even with the Chanel bags there, they needed to know you to post one out to you and so on and so forth. And none of that was true. I simply phoned up Chanel in Manchester and I told them which bag I was looking for. So it was my medium classic. That's the jumbo, which I've just dropped, but it's okay, it's fine, it's hard wearing, it doesn't worry me. I've got it, here we go. So this one here, this was my first ever classic flat. So this is in the caviar leather, and it's got really the yellow gold hardware, and this is the exact one that I wanted. So I basically phoned up and they said to me, okay, well actually I phoned up and they said they didn't have one then, but they would phone me back as soon as they got one. A couple of days it was, literally a couple of days, and they says, right, we've got the bag that you're looking for, do you want it? And I explained that I was in Scotland, and they said, right, you'll have to do a bank transfer and we'll send you the bag. Honestly, it was as simple as that. I had never ever bought anything from Chanel before. I had no history with the boutique or any Chanel boutique, and that's how easy it was. What I decided to do was I decided to drive to Manchester, have a look at the bag and purchase the bag there and then. That's how I decided to do it. I didn't want it sent up. It was my first Chanel bag. I wanted the whole experience, and even then this was a lot of money, so I wanted to see it. So that's honestly how easy that was to get. It really was that easy. No waiting lists, no nothing. With my red boy, again, I phoned up Manchester. I said I was looking for a red boy, blah 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 blah, and I paid for it. Now I was on the system, so I'd already had a bag, so there it's there. I paid for it. I think it was by card, if I remember correctly. The bag was sent up to me. My jumbo was the same thing. I phoned up. I said I was looking for a classic in the large size, which was this, silver hardware, blah blah blah, no problem. It was sent up to me. I paid for it and it was sent up for me. Honestly, that is how I've purchased all of my Chanel bags. The same with my Deauville tote, the same with my GST, the same with my wallet on it. I've never, my Trendy as well, I've never ever been on a waiting list. I've simply phoned up and I've got it. This 2 days and they phoned me up and says, right, we've got one in now. It was honestly as simple as that. So I was kind of thinking, oh, it's hype, blah blah blah. And even I follow a girl I follow on Instagram who is very real, very down to earth, Sally Sparkle, and she recently got herself a Birkin, and she said she simply walked in, told them what she wanted, and a couple of months later she got the call to go in. It wasn't what she wanted, she turned it down, okay, and then again a few months later they called her up. Now I can't remember, did she turn another bag down before she got her bag that she actually wanted, the exact gold, the exact hardware, the exact leather, the exact colour. Took no more than 6 months. So she, and in between that I can't really remember if she turned one bag down or 2 bags down, because they went to her specifics. So I don't know, but I do know at the moment a friend is looking for a new Coco in the burgundy, and she has phoned up for that, and they've told her that they can't get it because it's last season's. So, but she really has her heart set on the Coco. I've given her 2 essays, and I've given her mine in Manchester, and I reached out to a couple of girls who have given me theirs, and I've passed the details on to her. But she's on a waiting list. So is this, I don't know if all this hype is real or if I've just been lucky. I really, really don't know. I've always bought classic items, so it's not like, I don't know, like even my Chanel ballerina flats in the classic colour of that and the black, not that, and the black. I got them, I went into the boutique, I got them actually when I bought my GST at the time, and I bought them because I love them because they've got the black toe, and I thought I could wear them when carrying my black classic flats, and because they've got, I can't remember what that colour's called now, but that colour, what was it called? It was such a classic Chanel colour, I can't remember. Anyway, and the rest of the shoe is like that, so I thought it would match both my GST and that. Anyway, enough about bags, let's get these back just now. I could have done a video on that instead of put it on the vlog, couldn't I? Is it all hype? Is all this hype about the trying to get a bag? I've certainly not struggled to get a bag. I do remember my son Costa, when he was looking to get Kelly her wallet on a chain, he had some problems, but at the time, this was just before Chanel were going to have a price increase, so I don't know if they were holding everything back because there was going to be a price increase, but he wanted to get her the classic black walk in caviar leather, and they were in Germany at the time and he could not get hold of one, and I phoned up and managed to get one. Apparently it was the only one left, so they said, you know that it's the only one. I phoned up Manchester and they said to me they didn't have one, but they told me of another boutique, gave me a contact in that boutique, and I can't even remember names or anything, but Kelly got her walk for her birthday. So anyway, right, I need to do my video. I need to do my video. Okay, let's do the video. I don't think I'll ever get used to these shoulder pads. I said that already, didn't I? Cheers.